kiss you dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment.
Welcome back to my channel. It's Luana Jogo Speliti and we're in Vlogtober. We're busy with vlogs galore. So we just ate supper right now. It is Tuesday evening and I want to do my skincare. So since I got my lashes done today, I'm not allowed to have water near them for 24 hours. So I took like it's like a cotton thing, and I kind of put like my soap, my face wash soap on it, and I use it all over the areas all around. And then I took like a wet cotton bud, then I went all around my eyes like this, just because galogu, like there's going to be some kind of build up during the day, and I'm such an oily skin girl, that's why I'm looking a bit dry. But I just want to do my skincare quickly, very simplified now, because I realized that whenever I do too much with my skin, I don't get the desired results that I want. So I've really simplified it right now. And while we do skincare, I want to vent a little bit. I want to vent a little bit about females and the way we treat each other in different spaces. And I want to ask why. Why do we do that? I'm not too sure about the lighting, so I had to change. Anyways, so in my previous vlog, right, I had been invited to an event, and we were given like emails with our names, the table numbers and everything. There wasn't really like a seating arrangement, but you knew what table you were going to be at, you know. And I was going to this event alone because I am the writer for 041 Online, which is the based magazine. I get invited to a lot of these events, and unfortunately most of the time I don't get a +1, you know, because I'm the writer, I'm media, you know. Anyways, so I was set to sit at table 10, and I go to the event alone, shoot content first, you know, kind of plan out my vision, because I am required to do a reel about the event for the magazine. And then also had my camera that I vlog obviously for YouTube, you know, so I had that. Fine, shoot my content, and then once in the beginning, once I feel happy with what I have so far, I decide to go and look for table 10 that I'm supposed to be at. And I can see from the email that there are 10 names, but when I get to the table there are only 9 seats there, you know, and 2 are available, and there are younger girls, I think maybe 20s, 18 vibes. They don't look younger than 18, they don't look older than 20. I could be wrong, maybe they're older, but that's what it looked like to me. And I asked the younger girl, because there's a seat next to her that's available, you know, can I sit here, is anyone sitting here? Then she goes, yes, there's someone sitting here. I'm like, okay. Then there's an older gentleman at the table, so it's mostly young girls, then the older gent, and there's also a seat next to him that's available. So I'm like, hey, can I sit here, someone's sitting here? And he goes, yeah, someone's here. But I can see by the empty seat next to him, there's actually like a purse to show that someone is sitting there. But next to the younger girl, there's nothing there, the seat is empty, like nothing. I'm obviously confused at this point. I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm also feeling super awkward, because remember, I'm alone. So there we had like a whole lot of waitresses and waiters walking around asking for our drink menus. We had to buy our own drinks, but food and everything else was provided. So I go over to one of the ladies. I'm like, I show her the email, I show her my name. I'm like, this is table 10, but she's saying there's someone sitting next to her. He's saying there's someone sitting next to him, but I can see that there's someone there, but this seat is vacant and I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm like, so she goes up to them and she asks them, you know, what's going on? They're like, yeah, no, someone's here. And she's like, so where is this girl supposed to be here? Or this person supposed to sit here by your empty seat? And they're like, oh, she's in the bathroom. Okay, but we can see that, you know, it's empty. So she's like, sissy, you sit so long. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit here so long since there's no one here right now. If they do arrive, we'll see what happens. Then I'll ask the waitress, and I'm like, can you please call the lady who's in charge of seating arrangements to come and help me out, because I'm a little confused as what's going on right now, you know? So she's like, sure, she's gonna go. Yanike, a lady comes. I forgot to cleanse. Oh, forgot to cleanse my face. Anyways, it's because I'm talking, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, the lady comes, she's super nice, and she's like, hey, you know, they ask, my name is whatever, what's the issue? So I'm like, hey, listen, I show her the email, I show her my name. I'm like, at table 10, apparently I'm sitting in someone's seat. There's someone sitting next to this seat where we can see that, you know, there's someone there, and I'm not sure what's going on right now. then she goes, I'm so sorry, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna go check everything out and let you know, you know. I'm like, okay, sure. So I'm like, you'll find me here because, you know, I'm wearing heels and I can't be standing the whole time while I wait. And she's like, yeah, no, I definitely understand. Guys, the animosity at the table, it was so quiet, it was so awkward. They kept looking at me, and then like they take pictures together, and then they would look at each other and then look down and tap on their phones. And me, in my head, I'm like, la kuthethwa, here they are talking about me. And there's nothing more awkward than being an event alone, meeting people that are acting super awkward and cold towards you, also having a seating issue arrangement. It's already embarrassing. I'm already alone. And one thing I'd never do is put another female in that spot. I'd tell them to sit down, tell them we'd wait until everyone is, you know, seated, then see if we can find any empty chairs, you know, and make it a table. Like, I would have just been so supportive, you know. But obviously they just didn't even want me at the table, probably thinking like, who the heck am I and why am I there? Hi guys, it's quiet while we're waiting for this lady. It was the longest wait of my life for this lady to come back. And I'm just thinking to myself, if I'm going to be sitting at this table with these girls or ladies who don't want me to be here, like, it's going to be a very long night for me, and it's going to be extremely awkward, and I'm going to be very uncomfortable because I can feel I'm not wanted here. Lady comes back. She's like, I'm so sorry. The MC, the host, wanted you closer to her, so you've actually been moved to table 1 right there in front. I said, come again? I said, what? I said, to table where? Table 1 kesana. Table 1 kesana. Now everybody's jaws are here on the floor. Because what? Anyways, I was a bit sassy and I was just like, thanks. I didn't do that. But I did give them a look back because Galogo, you made me feel awkward. Walked over to table 1, flipped my hair and sat down. Okay, table 1. Anyways, the only thing that I got out of that is that at every event that I go to that has females involved, the most animosity and negative energy I've always felt from females. Every single time I get into spaces where I'm alone at an event and there's a group of ladies, influencer events, big time events in my city, if there's a group of females, I am very anxious to walk past or approach because galoko, it's the looks, it's the you know, comment about your outfit or whatever. And I wish that would change. I honestly wish that we would come together and make each other feel, you know, like we belong. That situation is something I don't ever want to go through. I don't even want someone else to go through that. And as much as I'm like, oh, females, why do you do this to each other? I also need to evaluate myself, you know, and the way I respond to certain people, situations, or people that I meet. For me, I'm very open. I'm very friendly. If I see you for the first time and you're alone, join my table. You understand? Because I want to accommodate. But I think self-awareness is also very important in the way that you approach or you interact with people. If you're interacting in a way that makes that person feel comfortable. But that's my vent, that's my rant. My skincare is done, keeping it super simple and glowy. What are your thoughts? Have you ever gone through something like that? Have you ever had like an awkward situation or negative situation? Is it females only? Do you think it's mostly the influencer space? Do you think it's other events? What do you think it is? And my story is nice because I had a, you know, God showing off moment. But imagine if it had been the other way around where I'd have to sit there. I honestly would have left the event early. Or I'd find a way to move to another table. Because Galoko, it's like you there as I'm there as a writer, I'm there as a content creator, I'm there as an influencer. I'm wearing many hats in one event and I'm expected to deliver upon my receipt of invitation. You understand? As much as I'm there at an event, I'm working. Content creating is working. Being a writer for a magazine is working. You have to always be creative and think of ways in order to deliver on what the person asked you to do. And when you're in a situation that puts you emotionally at a place that's off, how do you function from that? You know? So it really put me off. It kind of, for the first hour of the event, I didn't shoot any single content. I was just quiet. And I was just reliving that in my head the whole time. But what did I do? I mean, I came, I greeted everyone. Hey, you know, like the way I'm, hey, how are you? I'm, you know, like almost reassessing if the way I spoke out kind of needed that reaction. I don't know, guys. But it just has made me feel a bit more anxious, especially now that I attend events alone. Obviously I've been in situations where I'm alone and I don't really speak to anyone and everyone's kind of with each other, but I've never felt like someone is actually like, what is she doing here, you know? But anyways, I can talk forever. This is it. This is the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, help me grow. Leave your comments down below. Give me your cooking tips. Tell me your stories of your influencer events or anything awkward that ever happened. What did you do? How did you respond to it? And we'll see each other again in a few days' time for the next episode of Vlogbuzz. Did I just say Vlogbuzz? Vlogtober. Vlogtober. See you soon, guys. Bye.